My name is David Schwartz, and my position is e-learning supervisor at Johns Hopkins Hospital, Department of Clinical Education. I've been in that position about 4 years. My department develops designs and develops e-learning, clinical e-learning. I mean, all clinical education-based content. And I'm kind of a working manager, so I have a small team of really just one instructional designer, 2 developers, and myself. So I end up doing some design, some development, as well as managing. I use the ISD every single day because I function as a designer and a developer. I'm using it all the time. So it comes in, I mean, it's invaluable. Yeah, there was a project I did a couple years ago. It was a big e-learning course on pharmacy. It was for pharmacists. And the reason I think of it is because I don't know anything about pharmacy. And so I was able to do the project without having the subject matter expertise. We got that from other material and other sources. So I think of that as a good ISD project because I didn't know the content going in. The best thing I would say is it's very varied. I like having weeks that are changeable, and my weeks are very changeable. Every week, I may be working on a project for a few months at a time, but the projects vary all over the place. So I don't feel any boredom about content, and I like the fact that I get to look at and use and work with a variety of content. I also, because of what we do, which is a lot of e-learning, I like the fact that I can do some design, some development. Feels like it keeps me limber. I wouldn't have this career if I didn't have the ISD education. I mean, an instructional designer without some background, I think, would be lost. And I found that it was really, when I first started working in any kind of training and education, that was actually before I had any formal education, and I was kind of thinking there must be some systematic process. I don't know if I used the word systematic, but I was thinking isn't there some process? And so when I found ISD, it just seemed like a very good fit. The first class I took was 602, and I loved it. It's still probably, it is, I'd say, the best education single class that I've ever had. It just fit everything that I was thinking it should fit, and it was so practical. That's what I really loved, was taking 602, ISD 602, and going to work after class and being able to put it into practice immediately. I would tell someone who's thinking about it to do it. And I'll never forget, I don't know who told me this or who said it, but I was in my early 30s when I was in the program, and I was sort of toying with it, with the idea, because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do the work while I was working, and I remember complaining that, well, I'm going to be 34 when I finish. That seems kind of old. And whoever I was talking to said, well, how old will you be if you don't do it? I thought, right, true. Well, local, first of all. It was very convenient for me to get here, and it was practical. What I really liked was the career focus to it. That was very appealing. I mean, it's the program, everyone understood that we were working adults. Well, I mean, it definitely had an impact on my learning because we were working on projects that were focused on real-world things. I was able to do my own employer's work while I was in the program and using what I was learning here. And after graduating, having the degree obviously opened some doors. And the fact that people in the program stay in touch and send career information out on a regular basis is helpful. Okay. Well, I was here in the early 90s, and so the e-learning focus was just getting off the ground. We were using HyperCard, which is long gone. But I know that the focus is a lot more on e-learning now, which I think is a very good thing. So I know that the technology side of things has been expanded, and I think that's a really good thing.